Kovalev made weight, but he missed weight on the first attempt, 0.25. You being a fighter, does 0.25 quarter pound make that much of a difference that it affects the how a fight will turn out?
You know what? Everyone has different opinions, man. But in my eyes, 0.2 isn't much. It looks like he just walked out for about 5 minutes, came back and made the weight. Possibly went to the restroom. You know, don't know whatever the case was for Kovalev. But that just means that he is dead on point on his weight, and he's going to be probably, I'm just assuming that he would move up about 15, 20 pounds. He would gain overnight for tomorrow's night fight. And he's a natural 75-pounder, so he's going to be a big guy for Canelo. We'll see if he can, feel comfortable inside the ring with the fighter of that weight and caliber. Not so much caliber because he's been in there with the best, but with that weight advantage that Kovalev will have. I think it's going to be a great show. A lot of people should acknowledge that this is a great fight and a lot at risk for both fighters. And it's a potential fight of the year.
How did you see them when they both stepped onto the scales and then faced off, like looking at like their physical?
Man, I have to admit that I was impressed by Canelo's image, by his physical appearance. He seemed like he gained the weight properly. He's all muscle, and we just have to find out if his body will be able to adapt to carrying that weight. That's something we don't know just yet, but we'll find out, in a matter of hours.
Do you think Canelo wins this fight?
More than 24 hours.
Do you think Canelo wins this fight?
It's tough. Anything can happen. I think that he has a great possibility of winning the fight. I mean, he has a lot of talent to do so, and he has a few key points that he can use to his advantage to win the fight.
If Kovalev wins...
I mean, in boxing, anything can happen, man. One punch can change a fight. So that's why I don't like giving predictions. I know how tough it is for both fighters to really dig deep. But if anyone can do it, I think Canelo has the confidence, has a good team. And, I mean, Kovalev is not an easy opponent to fight against. He actually beat a fighter that's now still a world champion, which is Canadian Pascal. So it's going to be very interesting. What I meant by that is saying, he beat someone a few years ago that is now the champion in that division.
Yeah.
So it means that, he's very talented and still possesses that talent. He has been down before. And again, we can see that as a disadvantage and know that he can possibly hit the deck once again, but we just don't know. Anything can happen in boxing, so tune in. The Zone, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. It's going to be a great showdown come Saturday night, and we have several fights coming up. Of course, Nonito Donaire versus Inoue, my fight. I'll be fighting in December. Thank you for mentioning it. I always come out here to give you entertaining matchups. I always do, and I always try and deliver, and I can say that I have delivered, and I will continue doing so for my fans, for my family, for everyone that supports me, and I thank you for all the support. Please follow me on Instagram, Jessie Vargas _ Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and we're here fighting and fighting for our people, wanting to give them the best of ourselves as we possibly can. That's what Canelo's trying to do. He's trying to create a legacy.
My last question, Jesse, should Kovalev win this fight? Like on paper, like when you look at it, like should he win this fight?
That I don't know. I mean, he has an advantage because he's the bigger man, because that's his natural weight. But I would say this. All right, looking at the odds, if he's a major underdog, I wouldn't look so much at the styles. I'd say, in order for Canelo to go up 2 divisions and beat the current champion in that division, and he's a crusher, he's a big puncher, I wouldn't mind betting on the odds for the underdog because you would gain so much more money, and it's a high possibility. So it's a good bet for Kovalev, but
I think he's plus 400.
Plus 400, but then again, Canelo is Canelo. He always seems to elevate his game. He always gets better in each and every fight, and he does sufficient to win fights, so it's interesting.
All right, Jesse, thank you, my man.
Thank you for all the viewers.